Yo, bitch, give me back fucking chicken scratch name Pokemon. Yeah, my Ditto's from like a Jap or some Asian thing. I don't know how to pronounce it because it's just scribbles. Okami. Okay, first off, I know this is also kind of it's out of nowhere, but apparently I have a Shuckle too because I got one in a trade. It's just been
Oh,
sitting in my box. But that's not what I was going to say. Does Since you're looking at breeding shit anyway, does like breeding like a shiny Pokemon like give it a higher chance of being shiny, or
let me
how does that
give
work?
me a second. I'll see if I can find it. Later games give you a 5 in 8,092 chance of breeding a shiny as long as the parents are bred from games in different languages. This is called the Masuda method. If you have the charm in your Masuda breeding, the chance of hatching a shiny Pokemon are 1 in 513.
Could you take care of my level 100 Snorlax for me? Alright, I'll take care of it for you. Don't worry. It will stay safe here.
I'm remembering the old description of Snorlax. It was like, this thing can eat like 30 tons of berries in a day.
Yeah. It's like
30,
where would
30
it get so
tons.
many fucking berries? He wouldn't stay awake long enough to eat it.
I got to do math now. So I'm gonna let's say they were eating oran berries, right? And an oran
Mm-hmm.
berry is clearly a blueberry. So I'm gonna find out how much is 1 ton of blueberries. Let's see. A 1 pound container of blueberries is about 195 to 210. So let's say 200. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and 1 ton is 1,000 pounds, right?
A ton is 2,000 pounds.
2,000 pounds. Christ.
Here's calculator noises. There we go. That's what I was wanting.
I'm glad I could oblige. All right, so it's 2,000. So 2,000 pounds is 200 per pound. So is that 200 times 2,000?
200 per thing per pound, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, so times 200, then times 2,000.
All right, so that's 400,000 blueberries in 1 ton. I'm gonna multiply that by 30. Okay, it's a lot of zeros.
Okay, that's a lot of zeros.
Um, if I'm reading this right, Snorlax eats 2 million blueberries a day.
Why? Why you see so many berries?
Okay, okay, wait. How many calories in a blueberry? Oh my god. 50 blueberries is 39 calories. Something to fucking write with. I like how I'm putting more effort into this than I did in any other math problem in fucking school.
I know,
That's
right?
okay.
We're doing serious business here, Okami. It's worth it.
Yeah, I know. Listen, I'm seeing if it's cost effective to feed a Snorlax. I'm gonna start using my pen to press the buttons on the fucking calculator.
Okay.
Alright. So I think it's 12 million divided by 50, right?
No.
No, divided by.
No, first divide 50 by 39.
Right, right, right. There are 15,600,000 calories that Snorlax eats in a day.
That's a lot.
And mind you, that's berries, and there's a lot of sugar in berries.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of extra weight that's being put on every day. And the fact that Snorlax sleeps for so long means his metabolism is basically nothing. So, he sleeps for 20 hours, eats for 4, wakes back up after 20 hours, eats 12 million more berries.
Here's the real
I don't.
question. Could Snorlax eat that many berries in that amount of time?
No! Ginger, I don't think there's enough food on planet Earth to sustain a population of Snorlaxes.
You're
And
right.
that's one Snorlax.
Yeah, that's only one. Then again, Snorlax I think are like rare in the Pokemon world.
They're rare and they're solitary creatures.
Yeah.
But that still doesn't change the fact that there's probably at least maybe 6 in every region, not including the Munchlaxes that are everywhere, which
Yeah.
don't eat as much.
I'd hope not.
God, what is that? That's 2 seconds. 72 million berries are eaten every day by every Snorlax in the region.
The entire they should just make a festival for the Snorlaxes where everyone gives them berries.
That was a thing in the
Was it now?
Pokemon X and Y show. Yeah,
That's beautiful.
they literally had to blow a flute to wake up a Snorlax so he can eat food, so he doesn't forget to eat and destroy everything.
That's great.
Hold up,
All right,
I'm gonna post
Okami.
that.
No, you need to do that. But then see how many berries are like processed a day in America.
Oh my god.
We're getting real with this, Okami. Can America sustain the Snorlax population? Yep, I was right. They do hatch as Snorlaxes and not Munchlaxes.
That's amazing.
Do you want a nickname for your Snorlax, Okami?
Nah.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna limit this to the top 10 blueberry producing states in America.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Because it's the best I can find.
That's fair.
New York produces 1.6 mil. We got 8.5 mil in Mississippi. Florida with a whopping 16 mil. I can also look up how many blueberries are in a pound, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
North Carolina with a whopping 48.5 mil. So far, it's looking like yes, America could sustain a Snorlax. But how many?
Yeah, I knew you were a thinker, Okami.
Exactly. These are the deep thoughts. I got. This isn't all right. To the FBI agent that's looking at my internet history, I wonder what his mind's going through. Georgia and Michigan produced the same amount of 92 million. And the highest producing one is Washington with 96.1 mil. Now I just gotta put this all together. Okay. Alright. So, on average, America produces 550.9 mil blueberries. I don't know how long it takes us for it to produce that amount, but I'm guessing it's per harvest. I'm guessing maybe 2 months.
Meh. I don't know.
Now that's 550.9 million pounds of blueberries. Remember, it's pounds. It's a big number. I think I did the math right. So 550,900,000 pounds with 200 blueberries per pound. So that'd be that big ass number times 200. Yes.
Yes.
All right. So how it's written now on my calculator is 1.1018 to the 11th power.
I see.
I know for a fact that is over a billion. So, with America producing 1 billion berries per 2 months, and each Snorlax eats 12 million, that's, how many zeros is in a billion? I think it's 9.
Yes.
Oh god, then that's not a billion. That's a trillion. Google, I need you to do quick math for me. Alright. So, America could feed one Snorlax for 83,333 days.
Mm.
And let's say America, being the Unova region, has 6 Snorlaxes. We could feed 6 Snorlaxes for 13,888 days, approximately. So yes, America can sustain a population of Snorlax.
Yay.
Though, and there would still be enough for all the humans, given the Snorlaxes don't go into a rage. But this also means that we'll need to constantly ship blueberries to Snorlaxes. Otherwise, they will destroy our crops.
Mm.
So I'm going to leave that to America cannot sustain a population of Snorlaxes because of the amount of work we'd have to do to make sure they don't destroy our berry production.
I see.
My brain hurts.
Okami, you think Snobbles is a good name for my Snorlax?
Yes.
That's what I thought. I was like, I need a name for him. I was like, you know what? Snobbles.